Gonna go out on a limb and say we're not gonna see the sun for a bit. Fog's lifted now, though. I can see the feed barn from here. I can even see the cows inside there from here. See? And they're getting restless because they know it's feeding time and I haven't got down there yet. Been catching up on videos this morning and messing with the bike. Ty showed up a little bit, well, probably 45 minutes or an hour ago now. And I don't think it's dog piss from yesterday. I think it's water. I dabbed a rag in it, dabbed a paper towel in it yesterday, and it came up clear and it didn't smell like piss. So that one's somewhere right around the fan. I was in here last night with a flashlight looking up, so lights off so you can see up there, and I couldn't see anything. And right there is what made those wet spots. That one wasn't there before, but we had one in between the two before, so I don't know. If the roof dries up, she'll go back up there. And I'd asked her if we got rid of the one that was here. We'll see the dampness where the doors meet. That's from the splatter. And I don't know where it is along there. It's somewhere along that tarp, and then it comes through the tarp. That tarp is our foreman's shop extension because none of the trucks fit in here. The combine doesn't fit in here. It all stick out. And if we got something in here that don't fit, obviously the doors are open, so that's there to drop down over it. And I've had my 28-foot trailer, it doesn't quite fit because it's a 30-foot shop in the back 4 feet. So you're looking at least 6 feet that, when I redid the front of it, I think is when we put that up there. And I had just a step ladder on each corner and tied everything down to it. It held through a couple pretty good storms, gave me a dry place to work. And I don't know about this spot, because I didn't notice it yesterday. But then, yeah. And her bucket's up here. I don't know if there's more in that translucent one or not. It's the one that gets all of it. If there is more in there, there isn't much. But it's doing a number on the wall. And of course, everything else. Two. Yeah, I got too long-winded. Got that fixed this morning. Actually ended up putting that in a vise and crushing it down more so that it would fit tight when it went on, and because you can't tighten them if they're loose. You can't tighten them with the bolts. You'll break the bolt. I've done it too many times. And this thing was on with heavy zip ties. White zip ties don't handle the sunlight so well. We get a lot of UV this part of the country, so out of I think 6 that were on there, 2 were still holding, and I had bungee cords across it, which kind of didn't do him any favors. Right? So, anyway, my hand won't fit in there. I gotta put those lip pieces underneath. That piece is where it belongs. I was hoping to get Ty to help with that, but it's a little issue with her right incision. Didn't heal up right, and it looks like it might be got a little infection going in it, so she's finally got a hold of her doctor, and he says, I'm booked today, but get in here, I'm going to take care of it. So that's where she is. And we've been mostly me thinking about it, but a little bit of talking. We got a guy that wants some bred pairs, or bred cows. And, I don't know how many he wanted to begin with. I think he probably wanted 8 or 10, and thought we had that figured out until we had 19 open. And the 19 open, it's from all those hot spells we had. You get more than 200 plus degree days in a row, and it happens. And we had, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days in a row, at least 6 different times through the summer. Well, they should have been getting bred. Well, really, it would have been nicer to have them all bred long before that, but it's kind of hard to breed a cow when she still has a calf in her. So anyway, we may see if we have a few for him. And I know a lot of you wouldn't hold one over. We've done it 99 times out of 100. We come out on it at least break even, usually come out better than that. It's hard to justify taking good cows that, no reason for them not to be bred other than weather conditions, or if you got a bull that was throwing blanks. Hard to justify selling that one and hoping to add some money to what you get and get a pregnant one. You're taking a chance. There's nothing that says that cow is going to be pregnant by the time they show up at your place. They get bounced around in the trailer too much, or get a good headbutt to the guts, and you got an open cow that's worth less than what you paid for them. So we have held, have held a few open before. Well, quite a few actually. That time off gets them in better condition, whether they're in good condition or not to begin with. And they'll hold that condition the rest of their life. You give them the opportunity to get built up. Dang. They'll do better. And, if they stick around another 2, 3, 4 years, they more than paid for it at that point, in my opinion. That's our experience anyway. But I still got to figure out how I'm going to do this. Pain in the ass. Somebody's in the way. I don't know if I showed this all done. It's actually a bracket for a steering wheel spinner. They send 2 different sized ones. These are the bigger ones that we don't use. Maybe they're the little one. I guess they're the deeper ones. Got a piece of metal inside backing it up. Same thing on the other 2. I ended up taking a bolt out down there. You can't raise it that much, but more than high enough to get my fingers under it. And another little thing I've been working on, going through stuff. Ty and Becky found this. Somebody gave it to us or something for the kids when they were little. I played with it as much as they did. Here's why. A little roller on the bottom. Oh, come on. So it was kind of fun. 3 little batteries in there. There was a 16th inch wide slot about the tip of my thumbnail. It's the only thing that was there. So it's like, well, it looks like a battery in there, but you can't get it out. So I ended up cutting that out. I thought, okay, it appears to be all one piece here, but it wasn't here. So I got the top off. Well, it's screwed in from the inside. I think it's all put together from this side, and it's sealed up when they make it. But anyway, I got to figure something to, they're not just going to fall out. They're in there pretty tight, but I got to figure something so they don't fall out so Blakely can't get a hold of them. That took way longer than I thought. Ty got the chute and the alley cleaned up. Till next time, Keep those things cleaned up, they last longer, and you're not working in shit all the time. And she got part of the feeding done. I got to finish feeding. Ty says you're a little grumpy. Why would you be grumpy?
Because we didn't answer the phone.
Oh, because Maury wouldn't talk to you on the phone because you didn't answer? Drooler girl.
In his defense, though, he doesn't have service where he's at.
So, sounds like Matt's going to start working earlier hours again, so Tyler will be getting a little grumpy here at like 5 a.m.
No.
Maybe before.
He starts at 5.
Oh, he starts at 5 instead of 5:30?
It's 5 to 5.
Oh.
So I'd get her at like 4.
Hey, so she'll get to see her at 4. Yeah.
So I'll be grumpy baby the first week, and I don't know when he starts.
Just don't know when Matt starts his new time. But anyway, you know we always love to have her here. Even though she's going to sit here and keep just kicking on me. I tickle her for that. So, Blakely says, I hope everybody had a great Tuesday. And I hope everybody has a great hump day. And thank you for watching. Huh? Right? As you grab your foot. How about my finger? Okay. And my thumb. All right. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody.